It's about time. So the first question will be going to Oreoluwa. Now the question is, dash a state. Are you with me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dash are states that are politically organized and directly controlled by a body of government or central figure.
Centralized state, sir.
Okay, centralized state. Does anybody has any contradicting answer?
No, sir.
It is centralized state because we said centralized states are states that are politically organized and directly controlled by a body of government or central figure, right? So when we discuss centralized states, I'm not going to go too far so as to not give insights to other questions that are coming, right? So we discussed centralized states, and of course you all know them. And so when we're talking about central figure, that's when we discuss some emperors, right? Some central figures like Alaafin of Oyo is a central figure. And we also spoke about how powerful these central figures are. So which is one of the characteristics of a centralized state. They usually have a central figure. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, the next question is to Ipikule. The following are examples of non-centralized states. Following are examples of non-centralized states. The first question borders on centralized states, but this one we're talking about non-centralized. So now, the following are examples of non-centralized states, except A, Efik, B, Ishakiri, C, Igbo-Ukwu, D, Oyo, E, Tiv. Yep.
Oyo.
Oyo. Why is it Oyo?
Because Oyo is a centralized state.
It's a centralized state, yes.
Oyo has it has a political organized and direct, and it is politically organized and directed by body of government.
Yes, it is politically organized. This was just as well. All right, you're very correct, Oluwadamife. Okay. Does anybody have any contradicting answer? Do you have anything different from what you said? Right. So Oyo is not a non-centralized state. Okay. Oyo Empire is a centralized state. And so examples of non-centralized states are Efik, Ishekiri, Igbo-Ukwu, Tiv. When we spoke about the characteristics, the features of non-centralized states, we said they are smaller, they have smaller territories, right? And they also don't have centralized figures. You don't have centralized figures. When you get to GSS2, you're still going to dwell more on the non-centralized states. That's the way the syllabus is being structured. All right, the next question is to Naima.
Sir, Naima's mic doesn't work.
Naima. Okay, I might too. She's not done something about it.
No, sir.
She can.
You know what,
So
Naima, what you're going to do, you
it
type it. Yes, type it in. Type the answer in. Okay? But you can hear me loud and clear, right? Cool. Number 3. The following are examples of centralized state. Please, I want you guys to take note of this question. Please. Because I really want outstanding performance for everybody this time. Okay? The following are examples of centralized states, except A, Oyo, B, Benin, C, Kano Borno, D, Hausa State, E. Idoma. I can't hear what you're saying. Morning. She's typing in her question. Or you don't understand? Should I repeat myself? Okay. I said the following are examples of centralized states. Examples of centralized states, except, so 4 out of the 5 that I'm about to say are centralized states, except one. A. Oyo. B. Benin. C. Kane Borno. D. Hausa State. E. Idoma. B. Benin. Is that your final answer? Does anybody have a different answer?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Who is
sir.
that person? Ibitoye.
For me,
Okay. What's this? Why do
the last
yes, what you say?
the last option.
The last option, that is Idoma. Why is it Idoma?
Because of Idoma is a non-centralized state.
Yes. And Naima, pay attention to this. Oyo Empire, right, is a centralized state, like we said before, the last question before this. Okay? And we also, if you look at the history of centralized states in pre-colonial Nigeria, Benin Empire, have you heard of Benin Empire? So, and when they call a place an empire, they usually have centralized system of government, right? So that is why you're wrong. Do you understand? So the answer is Idoma. Okay? The answer is Idoma. Idoma, they don't have a centralized system of government, smaller territories, you know. And most times they are usually vassal states to even all these big empires. Do you understand? So the next question goes to Anika. Anika.
Yes, sir.
Israel, I'm putting you on mute because something is not right from the other end. You're distracting us. Yes, thank you. All right, your question is, one of the following is a characteristic of centralized state. Now we are looking at the features of a centralized state. Centralized state is monarchical. B, centralized state is a weak state. C, centralized state is financed by...
Can you say it again?
One of the following is a characteristic of centralized state. One of the following is a feature of a centralized state. One of the following is similar to a centralized state. That's what the question is saying. A, centralized state is monarchical. B, centralized state is a weak state. C, centralized state is financed by central government. D, centralized state is unorganized. E, none of the above. This question is to Anika.
Okay.
None of the above.
None of the above. Is that your final answer, Anika? Are you sure? Should I repeat the options again?
Yes, sir.
One of the following is a characteristic of centralized state. A, centralized state is monarchical. B, centralized state is a weak state. C, centralized state is financed by central government. D, centralized state is unorganized. E, none of the above.
Weak state.
What?
Centralized state is a weak state.
It's a weak state. Shola, why is she wrong?
So the answer is centralized state, centralized monarchical.
Monarchical. What is monarchy?
Sir.
Yes.
To be headed by absolute or semi-absolute leaders.
Yeah,
A form of government which is a head.
monarchical system of government, simply put, is a government headed by a king or a queen. Right? So, have you taken notes, Anika? Where's Anika?
Yes,
Please,
sir.
Naima, please go and do what you want to do. So centralized state is monarchical. Centralized states are not usually weak. You know why they are not weak? Because they have strong army and they have strong leadership system. Do you understand? So that is why we cannot say, hello, can you hear me, guys?
Yes, sir.
That is why we cannot say a
Yes,
centralized
sir.
state is weak. A centralized state is usually financed through taxes, the conquest of weaker states. So that is how they get their funds: collection of tax, collection of tributes, collection of war booties. So centralized state is not financed by central government. They take from every angle they can take from, and that is how they get funded, right?
Yes, sir.
Then centralized state, it is not true that centralized state is unorganized. They are organized. They have organized system of government. They have organized economy. They have organized military system. So it is not true that centralized state is unorganized. So the answer is centralized state is monarchical. It's headed by a king, by a queen, or by an emperor. The name varies from one place to another. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Now, this question goes to Shola. Shola.
Yes, sir.
According to Bayajida legend, according to the legend of Bayajida, Bayajida was said to have migrated from Dash to Bornu. Please note the question. According to the legend of Bayajida, Bayajida was said to have migrated from Dash to Bornu, Syria, A, Syria, B, Morocco, C, Baghdad, D, Kuala Lumpur, E, Ijebu-Igbo.
Baghdad.
Baghdad. Yes. You know, when we discussed about the legend of Bayajida, it was said that he was a prince in the Middle East, of which
Yes, sir.
the location of Baghdad. Baghdad is the capital of where?
Iraq.
Baghdad can be found in Iraq, right? So, and
Yes,
Iraq is in the Middle East. Okay? So, please hold on. Okay? So when we were discussing the legend of Bayajida, we said he was a prince, and then he migrated all the way from Baghdad down to Borno, where he married a princess. Can somebody tell me the name of the child that the Borno princess gave birth to? Yes, anyone? Okay, let us. Ademide, yes. Somebody said Adewamiwa, I can't hear anything. Adewamiwa, but others can hear me, right? Is there anybody that can't hear me? If you can't hear me, please signify.
So they can't hear you. They won't be speaking to you.
Of course, so they can hear me. Adewamiwa, maybe you should try to uh, unmute yourself and see if we can hear you. So if you can't hear us, probably it's from the other end, right? Okay. So I asked the question, what was the name of the child that was given birth to by the Borno princess to Bayajida? Anybody? Anybody?
Biram.
Biram.
Biram, yes, that's correct. Biram. Now let us move on to the next one. This question is going to Mustafa. Mustafa, this question is going straight to you. Can you hear us? Mustafa, are you with us? Mustafa, I think the last time something like this happened, I was calling on Mustafa, he was not responding, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What's happening?
So do you want me to message him?
Does he respond in other classes?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay. Mustafa, please, if you can hear us, somebody should drop a message for him, please. Okay, okay, said his speaker is not working. All right, since you can hear me, let me throw the question. So you type it in the way you gave us the same information. So just type it in. So the question is, what is the meaning of Hausa Bokoy? You know, we said one, when we are looking at the, oh, no, I don't want to say that. If I say it, I'm going to be giving a clue to the answer. So, but Mustafa, the question is, Hausa Bokoy means A, legitimate Hausa state, legitimate Hausa state, collection of Hausa state, D, Hausa state established by sons of Kabugari, E, social Hausa state. Let me repeat the option again, Mustafa. The meaning of Hausa Bokoy is A, illegitimate Hausa state, B, legitimate Hausa state, C, collection of Hausa state, D, Hausa state established by sons of Kabugari, E, social Hausa state. Yes, Mustafa, please type it in. Let us wait and see the answer Mustafa is going to give. Mustafa, we are waiting. Mustafa. Probably. Should we wait a little bit? All right. Anybody with the answer?
Ademide.
Ademide, no. Let me call someone else. Nabil.
Tofumi.
Nabil, let me call on Nabil. Unmute yourself, Nabil. Nabil. All right, Nabil. Nabil, you unmuted yourself just now. And then, within fraction of seconds, you went back to the mute mode. All right, it's unmuted. Nabil, can you hear us? Are you with us? Probably his network is bad. Israel, I did tell you to answer this question. Israel, if you want to answer question, there are procedures, okay? Israel said the answer is legitimate Hausa state. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
So what is the illegitimate Hausa state? What are they
Banza
called?
Bokwoi.
Banza Bakwa.
Banza Bakwa.
Yes, Bakwa. Right. On to the next one. Jubril. Jubril. Unmute yourself, sir. Right, Jubril. Can you hear me, please?
Yes.
Your question is, the following are illegitimate Hausa states, except the following are illegitimate Hausa states, except A, Gwari, B, Nupe, C, Ilori, D, Kwara Rafa, E, Rano. I want you to stay true to yourself. Don't copy. Don't go and look at your test group. Just if you don't know it, don't worry. We'll discuss it. It's not a death sentence. You understand? Right? Jibril, what's the answer? The following is an illegitimate Hausa state, except A, Gwari, B, Nope, C, Ilorin, D, Kwara Rafa, E, Rano.
Rano.
Okay. Why is it Rano?
Because it's not part of one of the illegitimate states.
No. When we discussed the Hausa history, Rano was part of the legitimate Hausa states, right? Rano was part. We have Kano, we have Katsina, right? We have Biram also. We have
Zaria.
Zaria. We have Zaria.
Daura.
We have Daura, right? So all those places are the legitimate Hausa states. When we discussed the yes. So now on to the next one. This question goes to Adewami was not answered question, right?
Yes, sir.
So this question goes to Adewami. Please, Adewami, unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Adewami, unmute yourself. Adewami, I don't think Adewami is with us. Let us throw this question to Shola. Have you answered the question?
Yes.
Like, was it really your time?
Huh?
Did I throw the question to you directly, or you answered someone else's question?
You told the question to me.
Okay. Adetunji Alimat, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
All right. Alima, you know what? Just type it in. Type it in, okay? That background is noisy. Now, your question is, before the Sokoto Jihad, we all know about the jihad, right?
Sir.
Have I taught you guys about the jihad, the Sokoto Jihad?
Yes.
Right. So before the Sokoto Jihad, that is, before the establishment of the Sokoto Caliphate, you know, it was after the war. The jihad means only war, right?
Yes.
And it was as a result of the war when the Fulanis became victorious. It was after the war that they established the Sokoto Caliphate, right? Now, so I'm saying before the establishment of the Sokoto Caliphate, Hausa land was ruled by a.
Sir.
This question is to Alimat. Alimat, if you can hear us, please thumbs up. I want you to listen to the options properly. Before the Sokoto Jihad, okay, Hausa land was ruled by A, political thugs, B, Magaji, C, Abe rulers, D, Shehus, E. Queen of Daura. Please type it in. Sir. Type it in. Let me repeat the option. Before the Sokoto Jihad, Hausa land was ruled by A. Political thugs, B. Magaji, C. Abe rulers, D. Shehus, E. Queen of Daura. Okay. Alimat, you're waiting. Countdown, 7 seconds, 7, 6, 5, 4. Alimat said Queen of Daura. How true is that? How true? How true is that?
Not true. Not so
Okay.
true.
Ademide, what's the
Yes,
answer?
sir.
What's the answer?
The answer is Habe rulers.
Abe rulers. You know, I mentioned it in class that Hausa people were in charge of their land and their rulers were called Abe rulers, right? So, and it was as a result of the misconduct, religious misconduct, political misconduct, social segregation that brought about the jihad itself. Because the Fulanis were treated badly. They were treated as strangers that they were. That's the fact, because they came in, they migrated into Hausa land. But over time, they started feeling among. They started feeling entitled. So the political system in Hausa land made the land uncomfortable for them. And but the first thing that triggered the jihad itself was because of the way they practice Islam. They were mixing the African traditional worship with Islam, which Usman Danfodio thought wasn't right. And so he pulled up his followers and then they started the jihad. I think I'm still going to ask question of the jihad. Okay. I've given answer to number 9. So I'm going to skip it. Except if anybody joins us afresh. So I'll skip number 9. All right. This question goes to Nabil. Are you with us now? Nabil. So. This question goes to Kamal. Mr. Kamal, are you with us? Sir Kamal.
Sir.
All right. The question is, the Sokoto Jihad kick-started in what year? A. 1804. B. 1805. C. 1806. D. 1807. E. 1808. 1808.
Yeah, please can you repeat the question?
The Sokoto Jihad started in A. In what year? A. 1804. B. 1805. C. 1806. D. 1907 or 1807 rather. E. 1808. What year Sokoto Jihad started? These are the dates that I want you guys to have in your fingertips. Sokoto Jihad, just say, blah, blah, blah.
Sir.
I know the answer, sir.
Sir.
Hold on. Come on.
Kamal,
Are you
call a
finding?
friend.
Yes, can you? Yes, I think we should do that. Come on,
Call
can you
Phone a friend.
Can you phone a
Call
friend?
Ore Kamal. Call Ore Kamal.
Choose somebody in the class.
Kamal. Phone Ore.
I'm on phone a friend.
Hold on,
Phone
let him,
Ore.
yes, let him speak. Has he
Sir,
spoken?
he phoned Ore. Yes, sir, he phoned Ore.
All right, take your time. Come on.
Sir, it's alright.
All right, okay. All right,
1804, sir.
1804. Yes, 1804. 1804. Please, I want you guys to know these dates. Okay? 1804. Correct. 11. This question goes to Ademide. I've not thrown any question to you directly, right?
Yes, sir.
So this question is, the political system, right? The political system in Sokoto Caliphate was regarded as A. The political system in Sokoto Caliphate was regarded as A, theocratic, B, democratic, C, militant, D, autocratic, E, none of the above. A, theocratic, B, democratic, C, militant, D, autocratic, E, none of the above.
Theocratic.
Theocratic, why is it theocratic? What's theocracy? What's theocracy?
Sir,
Yes, sir. Who can explain theocracy?
theocracy. Theocracy. Theocracy means, sir, theocracy is a form of government which a deity is recognized as the supreme ruling authority.
You're not so correct. You're not so correct. Who can help him out?
Sir, let me try again.
Okay, okay.
It is a system of government in which people
Ademide,
rule in the name of a god.
Thank you. That yes, the first answer, you're actually close, but you're correct in a way. But I want it to fit into this context so that other people can understand. So can you tell us the meaning again? Ademide, Ademide is on mute. Now, okay, Ademide, can you repeat the definition again? Theocracy, somebody should write this down.
When should I start to finish loading?
Theocracy is a system of government in which people rule in the name of a god.
Yes, yes. Or you can say theocracy is the belief in government. Is the belief in government by divine guidance. And I'll give you two examples. For example, the Sokoto Caliphate was all in the everything was guided by the Quran, right?
Yes, sir.
Even the political instructions were taken from the Quran. Religious instructions were taken from the Quran. Social instructions were taken from the Quran. Do you understand? So that made it theocracy because it has strictly elements of religion. Are we together, guys?